Perfect. This is great. Bring your crown if you want. Yeah, come on up. Excellent. Come on up and pick a chair, any chair. That one's the most fun. Good. How you doing? Make yourself comfortable. Thanks for volunteering. And you are? Sharon, thanks for volunteering. Please have a seat. I have to ask, what is the crown achievement?
She's a queen.
You're the queen? Oh, and you're nice enough to help us out, right? And Sharon, right?
Yeah.
And you're?
Erica.
Erica, thanks for volunteering. Erica, you know Sharon? Sharon, you know Erica?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So I mentioned seeing a magician at the Carnival Sideshow when I was growing up, right? And he was doing card tricks. Now they impressed me so much that I decided right there and then that I too would like to be a magician. Now the cards he used that day, they were not this big. But I was much younger at the time, and this is the way I remember it. I don't care, that's funny. I should also point out I'm not playing with a full deck. I'm using 20 cards, and I will use these 20 cards to show you tonight what has now become known as the Carl Andrews. That's me. Famous jumping card trick, with Sharon and Erica helping me out. Sharon, I'm going to ask you to hold the cards with your left hand, faces up just like that. With your right hand, take the card off the top of the deck. Show it to the audience. In a nice, loud, clear voice, say, 1! Yeah, a little bit louder so they can hear you in the back of the room. Really belt it out.
1.
Okay, no need to overact. It's good. Once you've shown them the card, you counted it, turn it upside down and put it on the bottom. When you're finished, all the cards will be face down. Go through and count each and every card nice and loud. Keep in mind, this is all dead time. 2 would be the next.
2.
Go as high as you can.
2.
That's good, all right, that's good.
3.
Your part's coming, Erica. As soon as Sharon's finished counting, we're going to perform the Carl Andrews.
5.
That's me. Famous jumping card trick. Normally this trick would have been finished by now.
8.
So I'm not playing with a full deck. It once took 90 minutes to do this routine.
10.
You're halfway there. Keep going. Speed it up. Come on, you can do it. All right, we'll help you with the high numbers. Here we go. Ready? 13. Good job. 14. I'm giving you pacing. 15. 16. You're doing great.
17.
Big finish.
18.
2 more. You can make it.
19.
And
20.
the value of a higher education. Give her a nice round of applause. I'm not sure you all realize how difficult that was for Sharon the Queen up here. I mean, anybody ask you to do some kind of math, right? I always say there's basically 3 kinds of people in the world. Those who are good at math and those who are not. The reason I had to count the cards and hold them up was so we would know there were 20. We could see they were different. It's not important that they're all different because, it's not a pick a card trick. No, it's not. No. This trick is different because this is the Carl Andrews. That's me. Famous jumping card trick where I give you cards and you sit on them. Dead center, make it impressive. Good. Take the first card, hold that one up high. That's number 1. 1 is the first card. You were stumped for a second too, weren't you? 1, yeah. We're going to count them again. So it'll be 1, and then it'll go upside down, and you know the routine from here.
2.
All right.
3.
Oh, look at that. She's already a pro.
4. 5.
Oh, warmed up now.
6.
Uh-huh.
7.
Sit on them. Mm-hmm. Be sure you're still with us, Erica. You know that there are 20 cards, and Sharon's sitting on 7 of the 20 with no help from your friends. How many cards would that leave you?
I'm still sitting on 20 cards.
13. Let me rephrase the question, Erica. There are 20 cards, and Sharon is sitting on 7 of them. How many cards would that leave you?
11. No, I'm just kidding. 13.
13, all right. Slower than most, but she got it. That's the important thing. Now, I want you to remember those numbers, 7 and 13, because you were about ready to see what has now become known as the Carl Andrews. That's me. Famous jumping card trick. What I'm going to do is magically even things up, which means in this case I will cause 3 of the cards that Erica is sitting on now to jump off of the chair, fly across the stage, and land under Sharon. Now the cards, they'll be traveling invisibly, so you will not see them go. You'll feel them, but you won't see them. And although you don't see them go, believe me, they'll be there in the end. Now, in order to move those cards across, I'll be using this Cattle Prop Magic Wand. It's a special magic wand. You see, this magic wand turns the cards invisible as they jump from Erica over to Sharon, what's now become known as the Carl Andrews. That's me. Famous jumping card trick. 7 and 13. All right, so 3 times. Here comes the first. There it is. It's invisible. Card number 1, right there on the end of the wand, travels across the stage as promised and then lands over here. Could you feel it? Yes. 1 card has magically traveled. Here comes the second one. This will be number 2. Pardon the expression. Number 2, right here on the end of the wand, travels across the stage, lands over here. Good. The cards have magically traveled. The third and final card, card number 3. You're about a chord low. Because this is the third and final card, Sharon, you can take the card yourself and sit on it. She's crazier than I am. It's good. You got a sense of humor. You're playing along. I like that. Now, a moment ago, you had 13 cards, so if I sent 3 of them over here, you would now have only
10.
Yes! In an even more daring and perhaps dangerous feat, I'm going to actually attempt to send the same 3 cards back to where they were just a moment ago. That's right. I think you can tell by that response, half of them are thinking it can't be done. You know who you are. The other half are saying, wait a minute, Carl, we did not see the cards go across. If you make them go back, we'll never know you really performed. The Carl Andrews. That's me. Famous jumping card trick. You'd have a good point. Erica, bring out your card. Let's start with you. 13 minus 3 is 10. I'm going to ask you to hand them to me just 1 card at a time. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 missing cards. But wait, there's more. Sharon had 7 cards. You counted them yourself. You've been sitting on them. If I gave you 3 more, you would now have 10. Bring them out. 1 at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There they are. 3 cards. Have traveled. That's right. I would like to remind you that that trick is called the Carl Andrews. That's me. Famous jumping card trick. I always had the funny feeling that perhaps in the not too distant future, some of you will look back on this evening and say to yourselves, who was that guy? Carl Andrews, that's me. Queen Sharon and Erica, give them a nice round of applause. You guys are fantastic. Thank you so much for being part of the show. Thank you. Please be careful on the stairs on the way down. They were amazing. Could not have done it without you. You know, one of the other things I noticed going to watch magicians perform when I was growing up is that a lot of them used animals in the show. I actually saw a magician pull a rabbit out of a hat. I saw birds that would appear out of nowhere. If you go to Las Vegas today, you'll see lions and tigers and bears. So I wanted an animal in my act, but I wanted it to be different, so I got my pet raccoon. I trained him. He does impressions, and I have him here tonight. I'm going to bring him out and have him do some impressions for you. His name is Rocky. Okay, come here. Usually a few munchies will calm him down. If you don't mind, I think I need to bring up the lights. He can hear you, but he can't see you, and he's a little bit nervous. Do you mind some lights there, please? And come here. You just look on there, like, oh, little girl over there. Yeah. Okay. And say hi to the guys in the front. Hi to this lady. Ah! I'm sorry, I got him. Bad raccoon. Terribly sorry about that. You leave her alone. That wasn't.